Next stop, New York City. Most of the sound factors are already known. The speed of the tape in recording, its playing time, and the sound level required. A fine-grained deposit of nickel. This makes smooth-walled grooves. This takes precisely 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have to be perfect. But this is the point where most people long for a roadmap. You discover unlimited variety, the finest in sound and performance. This takes precisely 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have to be perfect.
Hello, Joni there? Hello, Joni? Look, I've got an idea.
MT Butterfly Fox is first over the fence. Watch out for Easy Raider patrols.
All right, may as well. Oh. Like, yeah, I have everything ready. That should be fine. Then flip the camera off. But yeah, first thing is full spoilers for this game as I pan around and 2/3 of my party are in outfits that spoil stuff. Except for CL. CL's wearing the save hat. I remember specifically with CL that, like, because I never used her Can't Stop Me patrols, trips and falls. They can and they will. But I remember that, like, first playthrough, I just keep her in the expedition uniform because, like, I don't know, I feel like the two... What's happening? Oh. Okay, I never noticed that before. They might have changed that in an update, but I love how this outfit actually illuminates Lune a bit. But yeah, like, these two just bit over the top, and I couldn't find the suit for her, and I also could just never fully figure out how to make her as damaging as everyone else. So whenever I needed to save the game, I just put her in the baguette hat, and that was enough to make it so that, yeah, you've updated your stuff, so now that we save. Stop myself first. Then thank you. But yeah, probably should have started up with that, because this. The other thing is I have no idea where we... Well, no idea where we are, I say as I immediately... Oh, hey, Lori. Thanks so much for the sub. Goddamn, 6 months. It's a while. But I think we stopped off with the duel with the curator to leave. Which...
All right.
I think we'll go
This
good.
time I have backup.
I think I've adjusted this all for...
Danger!
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Right, this was a jump attack training.
So much potential.
Yeah, I'm just taking a moment to reorient myself with everything, because it's been a minute. Like, after pretty much everything, yeah, I don't know, I have 9, so I guess we'll start with hell.
Feel the embrace of
I'm just like, nah, there's too much stuff going on with just how people are reacting to this game that I'm like, I just don't have the... I just don't have the spoons to deal with that. Yep, we got everything. We got everything tuned correctly. This is why I love Mayel. I think we stopped right before we were able to get her in combat.
that was fun.
But
I think we've had enough training.
My
today.
entire strategy for the end game is make sure the tiny child survives to the first attack,
If that's a yes,
and then win.
see you at the camp.
It's so easy to do, to hit damage caps with Mayel, that, like, I think it's actually a thematic choice, which I like. But no, I hope everyone's having a good Sunday so far. I meant to stream a little bit earlier, but I made, of course, questionable decisions, as tradition.
You should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where.
Oh, that doesn't seem good. Oh, that's fine.
Is that a Jestrel.
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see?
Oh yeah, they mentioned Versa this
Okay, it's a bit dramatic, but
this early.
Snorkel will trade you lots of useful items for Chroma.
Make questionable decisions. True. You were the mustache man. Dude, like that brush on your face.
Tales are true.
Gustav's just like,
Grandis and the SK
nodding.
exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Coco, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
I love how excited Lune is about this.
I know.
That
Don't
she's
have
just
time
like
for detours.
immediate detour.
We need to get to the paintress.
There's another sea between
I
here
wonder
and
how they did
Paintress.
the voice for the
Noco,
Jestrels.
as the best Jestral merchant ever,
I
bet
feel
you know
like
a
it might
solution,
just
yeah?
be like Italian through a filter,
Come on, you broomhead. I know you know.
or like. But there's everything every so often like you can make out a word. Roomhead.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Jestrels.
Satisfied with that decision. But yeah, like I made the questionable decision of just like, oh yeah, 10 minutes. I'm just gonna hop on Minecraft server. Color Lumina, yes, all of that. Chroma Catalyst, I have 52 of those. Fight the merchant. The button absolutely everyone. Oh wait, New Game Plus. We can make Minoko fight Noko. We should have done that. Ah, well. But no, the button everyone wanted.
Blades shut.
An option to just lay into a merchant. Anyway. Yeah, sure, just 10 minutes. Next thing I know, I'm seeing what a friend of mine has built in there, which is a railway across the known Minecraft world, and I'm talking to them about how to. Oh wait, can I find the merchant again? Guess we're fighting them again. Yeah, because we have a modded server with Create and all that on, so we also have Project E, which in my opinion is like a mod that once you get to the whole put stuff in order to get equivalent value of material out, that kind of breaks the game. Oh, you can just fight him. That's amazing. How do I? There we go. But as a result, we're all using it as an excuse to, well, build whatever the fuck we want. Without restrictions of like, oh yeah, this is a rare resource. Like, where do I go? What do I do next? I'm too
These
used to...
dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just
All these dead Nevrons. Mail was just busy and a little bit bored.
68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
But yeah, so most of an hour later, and I meant to start at like noon. Now we're here at 1. Well, we got by that.
Danger! Storm is coming.
All right, we are slowly remembering how to play. True, noon for you. That is close enough. I think what I just want to do is like hit them in their weak spots. And I'm glad we didn't get too far, because like I'm pretty sure I needed one more AP for hell. Ow. Let's just do
Return to
this.
ice.
Then just do Phantom Strikes. Because Mail only has to hit once. I might swap her off or add in a cap. Oh yeah, that's how you do that. But I hope everyone's having a good Sunday.
Get ready.
I'm,
Don't die.
Chroma is flowing.
oh yeah, that's right. There's the it's one of those things I know they did on purpose of having Mael tell Gustav explicitly not to die. But it's also, just help one of your roommates hold down a bunch of kindling and cinder blocks and stuff. Ooh, bonfire would be nice. It's oddly been like really good weather for it. It's warmed up at least inside my place, but like when I woke up this morning, it was hard stuck to 64 degrees, and it's gone up to a massive increase of 68 degrees. Which is at least enough to... Ooh, augmented aim. Nice. Which is at least enough to cause the AC to kick on, because I don't do well with heat at all. Oh, there's a hole over there. I think that's diversion. Or mine. I mine something? Yeah, definitely make some s'mores, or like, roast a hot dog. Get a weenie. Hey, Deminir. What's this Nevron doing? Examine. Doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to a metal chain. Doesn't usually carry a mine with it? What if we were to give it to one? Let's leave it. The 70 over there right now. Ugh. What even is the temperature outside? 60, but it certainly doesn't feel like that. Also, one moment I have to set up my the lurks that I usually do. I forgot that point or that part. Oh, right. Platforming. Which is both very mean in this game because it's not... This is not a game designed for platforming. But it's also perfect because, like, you can tell how much of the devs were inspired by old games. I think they said Final Fantasy X and the like were big inspirations.
What have we here?
And attack mine. And, like, you know what? Yeah, they have the right amount of jank and a little bit of, oh, hey, we're doing something in here that really should be done with a game built for it from the ground up. But we're doing it anyway. And I kind of love 60 right now, like to be 40, 50. Yeah, for sure. I'd love it to be colder.
It said something.
What? It's becoming more and more unusual. Screech. Are we bothering it? This could be bad. Let's just leave. Let's just leave the mine boy with his little balloon. Should have got some plant dog. Yeah, that. I mean, it's always when you don't know that something's happening that you immediately think of, oh wait, if I could have, I would have grabbed this thing or prepped for this more. Because like sometimes it just doesn't happen. I got volunteered to make potato salad again this
Fortune
morning.
So they have intelligence.
Yeah. What's up, bros? Ah, I missed it. Yeah, something for next time. And like, even if not, just kind of a fun barbecue, even if it isn't like full dinner plans. I guess not barbecue, but just like campfire. Oh yeah, Mail's almost dead. She's and can't be healed, so I should probably do something about that. Ah, well. No, potato salad right now. Is this going to be the stream where I end up quitting early simply because I'm like, you know what, I do want potato salad more than anything else. Yeah, we're just gonna pop it. Marinade tofu, roast on a stick. Ah, right. There's a flag right here. Challenges. Well, at least increase the life multiplier by a bit. I love how it's make your life harder by activating challenge options. Just because, like, yeah, no, you're allowed to change your difficulty to suit you. God, I wonder if there's actually skills under these, or if they just did it to make you think there's something. Hungry now. Go get a snack. You deserve something. Ooh, you have some extra firm tofu on hand. Perfect. You can roast that on a stick. Oh wait, I wanted to rest, I think. Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny. Like, I know that there's either trope, cliche, whatever you want to call it, of like humanoid foxes having liking tofu just because of like reference to some mythology. Oh, well, you came crashing in. So it's always funny to me when people resemble like their characters or either VTubers or OC. And it's like, oh yeah, no, people do have weird similarities between the type of things they make and everything else. Poke you. Mezzo Fort.
I'm ready.
And then Phantom Strikes. I should. I feel like rejiggling everyone's. God, this is the first time in a while that Gustav's gotten to play. Doesn't do a whole lot, but yeah, massively increasing their health seems to have been a good call.
Begins.
Okay, we're just gonna
Take everything.
We're just gonna set him on fire. That seems like a good plan. Big creature freaks you out. There's worse. There do exist worse, weirder things, but yeah, the creature design in this is absolutely amazing. I only managed to parry that because I bumped the wrong button. Let's see. Right. Gustafer doesn't have any good,
Now's our chance.
like, anything for AP gain. Except for basic attacks, because I'm like, I should do something similar to, just gonna do a basic ass attack. Because she plays twice. I'll do Gustav's homage. Never mind that he's just right over there. Breathing through multiple holes. Oh yeah, I guess I never mentioned, I never noticed that, but they do kind of have multiple mouths. Yeah, that's a weird one. Oh, I missed! There we go. There's the first strike. Lumi says hello? Hell yeah. Delara said hi.
Flow.
I think I can get up to a hell if I... There we go.
Feel the embrace. Fire.
Because they did do an amazing job of, like, making it so every single one of these enemies were essentially unrecognizable. I want to rejiggle his skill. Oh, wait, yeah, he only has 6, and these are... This is the best it gets. Full strength. Increased damage on full health. Alright. I feel like these were on just for learning. Yeah, because I know his build is very similar to what I had set up for Verso, simply because I don't want to have to go back and spend a lot of effort when I do get him. Nerd. Yes. You know, Lumi. Also, hello. Worked in the end. So I should actually probably just... I think if I'm playing with challenges on, beyond the New Game Plus boosts, it might be smart to swap off of Gustav, because he just doesn't have a lot that I can work with. Did we go in a circle? Selling potatoes? Not yet. Okay, yes, I did go in a circle. I could go for some potatoes. And we're getting, and we're right back to potato salad again. Dang it. Could make some up after stream. Like the prep is so much that is enough that's like boil some eggs, boil the potatoes, chuck them in the fridge and come back to them later. Homemade mashed potatoes is in. So I know that you can, in fact, mail a full potato just by writing someone's address on the package, or not on the package, on the potato itself. Like, they will just let you do that because I was not aware that you could do that with mashed potatoes. peeled or depends. Like, there's some things that I like unpeeled potatoes for, and we'll just do, there we go. That'll get... Oh, that's single person. Nice. Like, depending on, what it is. Like, if I'm making homemade fries, I'll leave the skin on. If there's something else that I'd leave the skin on for, I forget what. I guess we'll just charge up for that. Yeah, and then peeled for potato salad. Of course, of course. Yeah, so I can get that for a second turn.
Now's our chance.
Plus enough to just... Let's see, fire... Pretty much everything else. We'll get it eventually. My plan for Luna is head empty, thoughts gone, just simply, if I need any stains specific for her, I will get them from the multi-stain. Yeah, it is pretty helpful, at least in my opinion, because there's a whole like avenue of cooking that isn't basically just I only have so many spoons. Ow. Oh, I hit that button. Is my controller break? My controller might be breaking. But like, there's a few things that, in full perfect honesty, I can't cook. I have to do either prep beforehand or something along those lines, simply because like it takes so long. Like, garlic is something I love to put in food, absolutely hate cooking with, because it's like, why is it such a pain to peel and then dice and then do this do the next part?
Let the ink flow.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, absolutely love making anything like big and complex. Like, I made curry the other day, and that ended up absolutely amazing. But at least part of it was absolute hell of I'm just so sick of cleaning all 3 cloves of garlic needed for this. Yeah, it's so annoying to prepare. And like, I got some stuff that helps. Like, I refer to them as garlic brass knuckles, because that's kind of what they look like, as like a crusher for it, that you can kind of squish it at first, and then that helps get the paper around the whatever you want to call it off. And then a garlic press, which I found is somehow a little bit easier than just dumping it all in a food processor and setting it to dice. Do not like the yeah. It's like, yeah, that's the other thing. I could use jarred garlic to the pre-prep stuff. Like, I've done that for other parts, like
Nice.
Oh, +1 revive tint. Nice. Of like onions and the like of thick diced onions instead of powder, so that I can have it taste like I put onions in it, without having to do the important step of preparing onions to put in it. After peeling it, just smash every clove in Oblivion and randomly dice it. Yeah, that's what I did. That's honestly a really good way to go about it. Heh, jarred mail. Because like the smashing, I know this that smashing it does something. Like there's a really good reason to do it. I think it like gives a little bit more juice and flavor than if you just simply dice it. But the reason to dice it is, or to just simply dice it is simply, it's simpler. Pretty much all. Garlic brass knuck. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. They're a little thing you grip and it's over your knuckles.
Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us. But it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm. And it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry.
There's something interesting in the fact that they...
Tougher than the others.
It's a weird type of foreshadowing that, like, it comes at a shock late game when, with the reveal that, oh yeah, this is just a painted world. But the fact that they know and acknowledge things like, oh,
This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
I want to go fight it. We can take it. It's only, whatever the hell those things are. But the fact that they recognize and acknowledge that Nevrons are primarily made of ink, like not blood, not ichor, you know what I mean. Oh, we have a mime to fight. It kind of fucks me up a little bit to think that the name of the song that plays during this section specifically is called in Lumiere's name. Like, you're fighting random ass mimes, and the soundtrack has that listed as something you're doing in Lumiere's name. However, it's also extremely French, so Okay, watch this do absolutely no damage. Yeah, about 10 times less. But oh yeah, everyone has a turn after this.
It's weak.
I love how Gustav complains about how weak it is if you tell him to use overcharge when there's nothing in the gauge.
Finesse and grace.
Alright. Then that Gustav's homage in order to get back into Virtuoso's stance. Does... Huh. Interesting. But also not too surprising. I'm getting a gradient charge gauge. But Gustav just doesn't have any.
A storm is coming.
Alright. Let's end with Hell again. No, the
Spill some ink.
garlic brass knuckles, highly recommend. If nothing else, just anything that you're supposed to like grab with a full fist and it kind of goes over the knuckle area. Culinary brass knuckles are always fun. Did I not kill this one earlier? Guess not.
We can use that.
I have no idea if this is New Game Plus rewards or just I somehow missed. Yeah, I probably didn't see that the path went on through the kelp. I don't play a lot of New Game Plus modes, even if they're available, because of one half of like, I don't want to be too overpowered when I go through everything. Yeah, we can deal with that. We can deal with that. I just think there's a flag up ahead. Aha! A flag. It's like, I think I did that last time. Like, first time through, I was too excited by the flag that I missed the area boss jumping down in front of me. There we go. And then, yeah, there's only a handful of stuff, and like this is all the stuff that I didn't like. Virtuous Strike deals high single target. Oh, right. I'm like, what are these over here? And that's their gradient attacks. Virtuous Strike, Phoenix Flame, and the most concerning, Gamage. Like, yeah, I can totally play New Game Plus on this with only a warning and not severely insisting multiple times over, like, hey, full spoilers, be aware. Meanwhile, there's no reason that I'm not going to use Mael on account of the general mailitude of it all and how much of it. Like, I probably shouldn't use Mael simply because I'll admit that her skills and build is a total crutch for me. That, like, I don't really have to think too hard when I can do that turn one. Alright, what do you have that can break? Heals if burns. Shit. Overcharge is the only thing that you can do on this to break. Still did 69,000. God, at least part of it is either the break made him skip his previous turn, or I think, yeah, this will give me more that I can then use on the next turn to get back to Virtuous Stance, which that rotation isn't entirely too good, but could be better because it goes from stanced up to stanceless.
A storm is coming.
Thermal print. Ooh! Elemental Genesis. Yeah, I'll cast that. Nobody is quite as broken as Mael yet. But give her a moment. And she'll get, and everyone else can do something good. Oh, come on. I was gonna use him. But also, oh no, You've eaten the most unimportant person here. Let's see. I got no stains. Got pretty high. I think what I just need to do, because none of the big problem is I have a full break bar. Well, I have an almost full break bar. I don't have anything that can break. However, we can just set them on fire. When in doubt, light them on fire. Hey, there's a boy. I also missed that I had full gradient gauge and I could have just gamaged him. Got Borjan skin, grandiose chroma catalyst. I assume this is what they mean when talking about eating the bourgeoisie. Just get a virgin, eat their skin. We use like no resources for that. That is like supposed to be the, hey, come back here later when you're stronger and more.
Melancholy beauty. A lone outpost of humanity nestled amongst the corals. A sailor lost at sea.
Our resident cynic is now a poet.
Wouldn't expect a Cartesian engineer to understand beauty.
Okay, that one combination of things, because I've been thinking a bit about this game in like the lead up to it, and the first thing is that there's definitely it's definitely an intentional choice that Mael is the high single target damage dealing party member, because until you beat the Paintress, essentially until you do what most everyone the first time through thinks is the beat the game condition, she's great for hitting the damage cap, but she's held back by that cap. Like, once you get the ability to ignore the damage cap is when you get Mael being able to do like my build, a couple million points of damage in a single hit.
Let the ink flow.
With just a little bit of nonsense. Like, it doesn't take much effort. She's really easy to build. Just put absolutely anything that involves the concept of raise your damage if plus what? Oh right, she has cheater on. Like plus a little bit extra to give her some survivability. But like, I tried to give everyone a build that was both good and useful for what I was trying to do, and also felt like it fit their character, which is why Mael has the cheater picto on her, because that one,
Good stuff.
her specifically, feels like the only way that she can really get ahead is by cheating the universe's own rules. Like, she needs that cap removed, where everyone else can get, honestly, higher damage. From what I found in my first playthrough, everyone else is able to get equal or higher damage output because they didn't deal as many single hit moves, but they were dealing multi-hits. Like, Mael does not have many things that hits a target more than once. Like, even then, Stendhal's a little bit special as a move in that it has behind the scenes a ton of, like, just a flat damage bonus. Like, it'll do similar to a very... There we go. Like, similar to a extreme damage attack. But plus a certain percent more. I think I just want to do a regular attack with Gustav in order to get stuff up. Oh. There we go. And there they go. We'll just do a hell and then hit him with like a mayhem or something big next turn. Mezzo Forte. And then just Sustained All, because
Brace yourselves.
don't entirely want to deal with it. And I feel like at least part of that of like, yeah, their male is added marked disadvantage. Oh, right, I don't have that ability yet. Like a marked disadvantage compared to everyone else is that there's a theory that unlike the rest of her family, who are naturally and gifted at painting, that male's much better at writing, as evidenced by the whole she runs into this area and the first thing that pops up is, I can write a poem about this, or I can write something poetic. All right, a tromboner.
Get ready.
Ow!
Let the ink flow.
You just killed my glass cannon. What the hell am I going to do now? Answer.
The eternity of ice.
Make Gustav revive her.
Danger!
Yeah, boy. Okay, we can get something going on here. Just hit a mezzo,
Spill some ink.
hit an homage, just to get her back to Virtuoso, and because this... It says a lot that one of Mael's most damaging multi-hit moves is actually stolen completely from Gustav. Like, that's just an overcharge that she doesn't have to, well, overly charge. Right.
Please survive.
I could parry that. I lack the... Yeah, big surprise. One of my biggest issues is the fact that I lack the confidence to go for something a little bit dangerous, so instead I go for the safe one that does not quite always pay off. Right. However, this will always work. There we go.
Okay.
Chroma is flowing.
And then we can do Elemental
Meet
Genesis.
your reckoning.
What, the tromboner?
On me.
Or didn't... Yeah. Yeah, we're fighting a dude with a trumpet and attitude problems. It's really fucked up to think that this is that this game's a documentary. Like, France is just built like this. Sword play? Extreme physical. High lightning, 8 hits. Yeah, let's try sword belay. I think Mayella has really good. Similar. Eating a lot of cheese quesadillas for lunch. Hell yeah, cheese quesadillas are honestly really good. That's one of the various things that's like. Well, first of all, it's a good hangover cure. Like, oh hell yeah, like something that's cheesy and kind of full of stuff. Always a good one. Make fries, but have delicious. Yeah, the all dressed chips. Oh, Gustav just has regular ass. Huh? Didn't know that was on there. Right, because that's part of Versa's build. What was all dress is like a barbecue chip thing, right? Like that's one of the ones that's not available everywhere, but when you hear it's like, oh right, there's a very similar flavor for that, if I remember correctly. Either way, good use of chips. And eating a lot of rice, throwing things in. That is one of the... And there he goes. That is one of the really good things about rice. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. Kills weak targets. You know what? Let's gamage this guy. Extremely valid reaction to Gustav dying. Just, I'm going to full on erase you from reality.
An advantage.
Savory, sweet. Yeah, for some reason, I'm like, I can't remember if I unpacked this or not, but there's this weird thing that, like, my family's favorite sweet and sour sauce is the basic ass store brand Meyer version. That's like, God, Lune was down to 1 too? How'd that happen? That's like not the best. Well, it shouldn't be the best, at least. But compared to absolutely everything else we've tried, like, we're all in agreement that, yeah, this sweet and sour sauce is what we want from a sweet and sour sauce. So we go for that one all the time. The downside is it seems like everyone else in the state agrees, so we can never find it. Whenever we do, we like buy 3 or 4 just because, like, oh, hey, it's here. We need that. Skill damage of all. Sets casting skill. If no start for no stains, 2 random. 1 when it's consumed. This is 100% critical chance when 4 stains are simultaneously active. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Critical hits apply burn. I feel like this is a bit better for what I want to do, because I never use the same element twice unless I'm doing like a hell thing. Healing skill, that's healing 1, which I don't use. Yeah, like it's a constant problem that we can never find this goddamn sauce. Generate earth stain, replay instantly on consuming stains with the heal. They keep on wanting to make her a healer, and I keep on not caring at all about that because nobody can actually receive healing. Man, I think go with that. Corpeso, Cruelaram. Okay, it's also really interesting to me how you can tell which weapons are quote unquote Gustav's because those are the ones that end with am. Like each character has a quirk with their weapons. Like all of Lune's end with im, all of Ciel's with on, male with um, ro for Monoko, and then the ones that Gustav was able to get, like Blodam, Cruelaram, the ones that only Verso should be able to get, end with SO, like Danso, Deliso, Glyso. So, do I have anything? Oh, right. Corpeso's like 4,000. Or anything better, or should... No, I should probably upgrade some shit when I get that. Cam. Ads.
Hello, is Joni there? Hello, Joni? Look, I've got an idea.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
I love the quote of the day because I have no idea what it's going to be, and there's always a little bit of, I'm sorry, how what? Let's see. I'm gonna actually let Mael step back for a moment, and next flag. Where was I going? What was I? I'm assuming this way because of where I was pointed at. I'm confused. I'm disoriented. I do not know where I am. I do not know how I got here. This is normal for me. Please do not try to assist. That's a hell of a PSA poster. If you see a bread roll that is confused, disoriented, seems lost, Do not help him, even if he is on the verge of tears, for it's funny and he on some level does deserve this, so just let him be. I do know where the flag is, though. Yeah, because at least for... If I'm not using Mayhel, it's perfectly fine for me to leave everyone else just facing the challenges head on. I totally could have put some effort, looked up some tips and pointers on everyone else's build. I'm like, how I do it, okay, bread boys. Well, I'm glad that you think so. I'm glad that there is still something good coming from that. Also, hi Civils. I hope that you're doing good. Oh yeah, this is the really weird one, because the boss is right over there. Anyway, never mind why I said that nonsense I said about removing Mayhel from the party. This is one that Mayhel needs to be in there. Not because of how the boss fight is, just because I think it's proper. Doing okay? That's good. Could be worse. Could be wet. Could be absolutely drenched with a bucket of water. That'd make the whole thing a lot more miserable. Just been one of those years, the past several years, where okay is good simply because it means they're not doing absolutely awful. Did I heal? No. Unless this is cutscene applied gunk. Boy's traumatized.
Watch out!
Boy's traumatizing. Not gonna get any resolution.
It only attacked when...
It's coming. Gustav, don't die.
Ah, I got bounced on. Highlight today was spent the well-spent $20 finished. Now I have a gift of the centipede smoking a crack pipe. I think I know the YCH that you're talking about, and yeah, every so often you get like that one thing that pops up and it's like, that would be absolutely perfect. I need that. Like, that's how I got the emote of corpse eating a burger made with bread as the bun, and also just a couple DMs that I have of like, hey, here's something with a brick being thrown in someone's face, or hey, here's something with of like someone being shot out of a cardboard tube, and it's just fantastic every time, no notes. Okay, now how do I... Oh, that's how I break them. Now YCH sent a gif of a cat smoking a crack pipe and sent to friends saying, I need this for the gif of the bug. And said, that is even better. Like, just no, not like a joke or gag YCH. This is custom made, bespoke shitpost art. absolutely beautiful. Okay. This part is your food. You're right. It just gets better. God, that is beautiful all around. I need to, like, catch him on fire or something. But yeah, that is art that's going to be useful for a while.
Fiery.
And like several.
Danger.
Ow!
Let the ink flow.
Last minute, he's like,
Feel the
nah, I'm not.
fire.
Last minute was a little bit slower timing than the first two. Alright. Oh, hey, he's got full overcharge. Send him.
Come off.
Bonk! For 128. This boss is so much harder when... At first, when you just don't have the ability to casually generate as much AP as you need.
Not looking good.
Oh, that's what the problem is. The problem is the male's like 946 out of everything. I can't heal any of these dorks. Okay, let's do Coastal Crush. Oh, good. This isn't absorbed. Same thing. Same issue. I don't know why only Gustav took damage from... Right, because everyone else has a shield, so when I fuck up, it's not actually a huge deal. He doesn't have that, because, I should also, like, do something about the flowers. They're probably about to be a problem. Yeah, they're gonna be a problem soonish. And Luna actually had enough to deal with them, and... Hey, you know what? Male is stanceless. Go on, girl. It'll be a good use of time. Apply yourself. Yeah, she'll cheat anyway.
Not giving up.
It's like a walk of shame when you have to do a basic attack because you forgot that you actually need AP for anything else. Speaking of, I should probably use a gradient attack, like, soonish. Alright, what you got? Extreme damage to all enemies. One hit. Element depends on which stain has most. Can break. Heal all. Tremor. I probably should have. That's fine.
Not looking good.
We're just gonna
Get out of this campus.
gamage. No, because I got completely distracted by the
Wait! It seems peaceful.
by the centipede
As long as we
smoking a
don't touch the
crack
flowers.
pipe.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a paintress creation.
It's actually, but I love that. Like, they all assume that these are made by the paintress, but this one specifically is made by Mael. There's a section where you play outside of the canvas as Alicia, and it's noted that her painting of Goblu is the only thing that her mother ever thought was good enough to actually put like on the family wall.
Familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill
And I
everything
think,
that
and
moves.
given the general body shape,
Look, a red tree. The Gestrel
I
village must be
feel
headed.
like this might have been
You know what Neverons are capable of.
like
She'll be fine.
Alicia's version of Esquier.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she's the only one who'll make this out of this one alive. Unless you do the bad ending, which I don't know, you can, but you probably shouldn't. Like, just given how its limb, like, very plush body, limbs being kind of close to the elbows and the face being a mask, I feel like it's very similar to Esquier in a way that I didn't catch the first time through. And then from... Well, that would have been funny if if they could have had Goblu as an ally instead of Esquier. I feel like half of that nightmare is the very final fight between Verso and Alicia. And mix in with a little bit of Gustav's impending doom.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here's not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. I've have a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah, she's used to losing people, but
Yeah, I
not
know.
used to the sheer
Everyone's
amount
we
of
were prepared for,
violence.
but not. And now we finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gamage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gamage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I'm going to up the game audio quick.
I've been having nightmares.
Understandable, you've been
Yeah,
going through a
me too.
lot.
Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, about like, I don't know, early 2000s. After that, everyone's like, yeah, your life's basically over at 24. Which is still wild. And annoying. I also love what they did with the curator, simply because he's a very creepy type of... Like, he's a very creepy and weird... Oh, hey, perfect. I never found the last upgrade materials for the healing and revive tints. I mean, shit, I may as well for, like... Ah! I should have seen that coming. Maximum level on weapons, 33. I may as well just start leveling all this shit up. Because, I kind of want to get Contorso. Well, Deliso, absolutely mandatory level up. It's so good to the point of being stupid when on anyone else. Got bounce for now. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And good luck with bouncing. Hope you have a good day. It's always nice seeing you around. Shadion, is this real? Couldn't resist that one. But yeah, given that weapons tend to randomly level up based off of use, it's a little bit obvious how much I've neglected CL. It's not entirely my fault. Like, I feel like, as unfortunate as it is, CL is kind of just the, and we need a fifth party member. Like, at least Monoko has a little bit more relevance to Verso's backstory. Being a Gestrel, he often gives exposition in cutscenes. I think at least part of it is, at least in the third act, CL gets a very simple character quest, and it, like, you can do it the moment you get your alerted that, hey, third act character quests are a thing. You can go do it. It's just a camp event. Like, there's no boss, there's no dungeon. It's just kind of there. I feel like they could have done a bit more, but it kind of, I don't know, in an odd way, it does fit the character that she's just kind of there for whatever. Okay. Sun skills apply 10 foretell, but all damage is doubled. Base attack is a moon charge, consumes all foretell to apply burn. 50 curse in battle, 50% more. Reset curse duration when entering I feel like this one is entirely just for the level 20 play again when entering Twilight. But, like, there's ways to make that happen outside of it. Consuming foretell applies burn. 100% burn damage in Twilight. Sun skills give an additional charge. Base attack is a moon charge. Having at least one active moon charge. Moon skills are always critical, but damage taken doubled. That's the free aim one. Extend Twilight by 1 turn using a moon skill. 50% Twilight. And increase on Twilight durations increase. Oh yeah, like so unless you have something that requires you to be cursed and like builds well off of that, Tisserand does the exact same thing as Corderon, but actually has bonuses. Turn start for shield. Foretells on enemies that break shield. 2 stun charges and counterattack. I'm not good enough at parrying. This is a base weapon. Twilight duration is increased by... May as well. And we're out. There, that should help with me and my ability to play CL. Having a good weapon and everything else. Medium signal. What do I got here? Searing Bond, single applies foretell, damage to anything else on fire. Extreme single, foretell can break. Low dark, 2 and I can get something better. Medium, but that's all enemies. I might grab that. Shell powerful and rush to all allies. This is Sun skill. Propagates tart. Ooh, I like that a lot better. Instead of low dark damage, low single, but that means I can build foretell on one enemy and fling it off. Low dark, medium, high. All foretell deal additional damage. Can't break. Rush to 1 to 3. Control sweep 2 to 6 applies. Foretell critical hit. I could do like a. Oh. Yeah, it's like the sun skill version of Sealed Fate. Medium, extreme dark and absorbs allies' health and enemies' foretell. Right, that's why I haven't done that. Well, that's why that's an extreme skill, but not on there. As I feel like Ciel and Lune are a bit odd in the fact that a lot of their skill, like everyone else has skills that are marked as like high damage, quote unquote, but theirs are all cap out at medium, and in order to get good use out of them, you have to do like you have to take care with their you have to engage with their gimmick.
I can't wait to ask them. Jestrels.
Told you Jestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
Oh yeah, no one else would show up because, well, I have them. Can't. They're not in the party yet.
Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A Jestral village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean,
Like,
what other fairy tales are real?
there's something I
This is
find a bit
ultimately
sad
more
about
information.
this.
There's still too much we don't
this
understand.
specific thing.
Where
The re
Beatrice comes from.
the
Why she
reason
does
that
what she does.
they're in
Who
this
is she? 70
situation
years and we
primarily
still barely know anything.
And the man on the
is
beach.
they've been sending out expeditions for 70 years.
But
Verso worked with
take
several
down
of
the
them.
Patriots.
They've never
they
sent
can
out
teach
an
generations of
expedition
children
with
about
the express purpose of finding out what
seem
all
better
the
than
other
before.
Yeah.
expeditions know.
Holding it together.
Because I think what they do is they leave
Jock's sworn off.
as like
A
a
bit.
marker the journals they find and
Can't
just
bring anyone
copy
back.
them onto their thing. Like that's why it's a
But I thought
A
we can
cr-
keep their
weird
spirit alive
light
by
crystal
pushing forward.
prism instead of like a notebook.
At least there's 3 of us now.
And they've never thought like, hey, maybe
Mission hasn't
they
changed.
figured something out.
Tomorrow
Out.
comes.
They've always gone with the idea of,
Tomorrow comes.
well, either next year we'll all be dead and we know that what they did didn't work and we'll know not to do it, or or we won't die and they'll come home as heroes. Whereas if they went to actually gather these things, they would have noticed a handful of things. Like, first, they'd have confirmation about Jestrel's Grandis Verso, assumedly. They'd have notes of who agreed to help them with what, how that worked out, general terrain maps and updates, which, like, Expedition 33 based theirs off of Expedition Zero's path for the beach landing, at the very least. Not sure. Well, definitely not the rest of it. They kind of ended up going all over. And, like, they also would have had notes of, from that own expedition coming back, of like, hey, we found these things in these contexts. There's paths here. These expeditions obtained these successes doing this. And here's a list of dumbass things to never fucking try because this is what killed the last ones. But instead, they've been throwing people at it again and again without ever stopping to think, like, hang on. Maybe one of these expeditions didn't fail because their base content or their base concept was flawed. Maybe they failed because of something outside of their control. Like the one with the giant Ferris wheel that it broke down. They were unable to fix it because they got attacked by, I think, one of the field bosses? Or Expedition 32, or 32 or 4? I don't know, the one before 33. That...
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Hey, it's just over there.
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Jestrels then.
Man. I miss SGA. Like, I know there's places I can get into that are optional side areas that I don't need to get into, but I could. However, I cannot be bothered to go walk that far. So I'm simply going to wait until the story moves on to the point where I get SKA to do a side stuff.
To the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
Worse. It's Jestrels who think they're being smart. There is nothing worse than that. Ooh, right, I have to unset the challenge because I don't have the broken one on. Anyway, more importantly, a tonk! I don't make the rules. I just haphazardly and lopsidedly enforce them. When you see a petonk, you have to bellow out, petonk! It's how it's in the rules. Oh God, I almost had iced tea almost went out my nose. I forgot that CL's build is step 1, explode the woman. God, I'm adding. That's going to be said a lot, so I'm just going to put in step 1. Hey Dion, welcome in. How's your stream? What? Ooh, Pocopia, how's that going? Hope it's doing well. You caught us at a time where, well, I'm adding a quote. I'm not going to give context, but yes. Oh, welcome in. For anyone new here, I'm Eldritch Horror Brett, Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found one man blockbuster full of retro games, and thought, yeah, this is the coolest shit ever. I'm going to do this and nothing else. Mostly it plays old stuff, sometimes some new stuff like Expedition 33, because I want to. This is probably one of the best RPGs made in recent memory. Absolutely everyone who was surprised by this game being good is kind of a little bit stupid, because, like, were we not annoying enough about this? The French have game. But, Jen, that is... Alright. Welcome in. Bye, I guess. But yeah, if you have to raid and run, totally understand that. Because, yeah, stream is a whole lot of work. What's it? Consumes. Applies foretell. Oh yeah, I don't really have anything short of like a 9 for this. So, what, 5? Yeah, and then I'll apply some foretell on it.
So much potential.
Okay. Yeah, the game is great, and because at least part of it with like the Gen AI thing, the more I looked into it, the more I realized that, one, the sources of people complaining about it, like often like online and on Twitter and like, were often people who are like didn't have a lot to say about the game and the studio and the usage. It was just like the one person I saw straight up said, I don't know, I guess I just have a stronger moral fiber than all of you. I'm like, wait, are people just using this as an excuse to shit on people liking the popular thing? I don't think these are good sources. I'm not even sure if they're even correct. But like the other thing, and that's another thing. Like, yes, from what I've seen and what I've heard from interviews with the devs, it was, yeah, we tried it out around 2022, 2024 when it got pitched and marketed to us for use as like a corporate environment. We tried it for a few things to like help artists developing it, because that was back when it was being pushed as like not a artist replacer, but like, yeah, you can use this in your workflow to like do the flats, or help with the line work, make sure that there's no gaps, so when you hit the fill tool, your entire paper doesn't turn all the whole color, like that sort of thing. And like, yeah, it wasn't really working for us, wasn't really worth it, so we didn't use it. Like, we stopped with that. And then, like, again, when they asked about the specific assets, like, it was found that it was on the Unity asset store, in a pre-made free pack that was a part of the game handled by one of their subcontracted studios. So it's like, oh, yeah, no, in hindsight, yeah, of course, the game that is extremely pro art and like pro, hey, we're a small studio that's making something we love to do and are loving every step of it. Yeah, no, they're extremely, like, they're kind of exactly what you'd expect from that. And then when you compare it to games like Arc Raiders, NTE because I'm not saying Neverness to Everness because like that sounds fake. That game's name sounds so fucking dumb and fake. It's like, yeah, I know that gacha games have a long history of being like a long history of names that are just kind of don't even ask, we don't even know what this is supposed to be. But that one specifically, just because it rhymes the way it does, I'm like, okay, that you could have tried a little bit harder on that one. But like, Arc Raiders specifically, because that came out the same time of this, the CEO has gone on record that they're saying part of the goal of that project was to get players to accept AI in the form of generated voice acting. And you get studios that are so pushing it of like,
What have we?
Like everything MiHoYo or HoYoverse is doing of like, yeah, we're hiring people explicitly for prompting, for AI engineers, for people to fix the code that it generates because it always does shit. Example, look at Blue Sky, which breaks if you have too many people on it at once because it's vibe coded to the point it DDoSes itself. Like you have games that are made with generated assets that are so fucking proud and blatant that they used it because it's like, it's no secret that anything gacha related, like, yeah, of course they're going to use that type of, or those types of assets or generated stuff, because the entire purpose of a gacha game is that a fool and their money are soon parted and they are looking for fools. That you will have them trying to skimp on corners in any way to make it more marketable, more generally appealing, more of itself than anything else. That's like, oh, hey, here's a very easy way to like make generalized new conversations so people who for some ungodly reason are attached to this random ass 4-star that we don't care about can have more interaction with that character. Like, yeah, they'll do that. And it's like, even if this game, if they did with full knowledge and intent, in like the worst case that you could use it, generated some placeholder assets, and it's such a, there's so many worse studios about it that are fully on board and loud about wanting to cram as much generated content so they don't have to pay artists or actors or get more out the door quicker. That's like, okay, yes, that's a problem. No, this is not where it makes sense to put any of that fucking effort at all. Like, there's so many worst games that were not in full honesty. I think Arc Raiders should have been the target of all that ire because they were fully on board and transparent about being like, yeah, no, the generated voice is intentional, is there to stay. That it's like, no, that's the bigger problem. The one that's loud and proud about it. Yeah, there's a reason that this game wasn't streamed for a good while, because I had more to say with more venom around the time when everyone was quite obviously dogpiling on the game that was popular just because. Is there is there a log on that? Because it was RECLE as named, which... Hold on, I can check at least one name. What's the wardrobe? Yeah, try to... God, I love this, because this specific character is the spirit. It's like the remaining soul of real Verso, not the painted version we get as a party member. And like, yeah, he's remembering his sister and father, like either coming through trying to get his mom out of here, or back when he was still alive, of how they'd paint and create together.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Oh yeah, no problem. All you missed was a rant. And no problem. Thanks again for rating. Like, I appreciate it a lot for bringing your community over.
Oh, fuck. Hey, we're not Nevrons!
God, I love the Jestrels. The Jestrels remind me of 40k's orcs in the sense of this is a creature that exists in its in an environment fully evolved for what should be grimdark. That doesn't give me anything. High lightning, foretell. I don't have any foretell. Because final path is okay, but I need to adjust CL's Pictos. She needs to generate one more, a little bit more on turn, or else she can't really do a good job applying. We'll start with a Typhoon here. The generates 2 random is very good. Yeah, get you there. Strike Storm and suck up that. Huh, didn't expect that last one. So I could do Mayhem. I can do Mayhem. That's the only option, because the randomly generated ones do not. Oh, right, they're trees. Which is a sentence that makes absolutely no sense to anyone who hasn't played Earthbound. The exploding trees from Earthbound has burned their way into my mind as that is an entire genre of enemies.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Sack of potatoes.
If you guide us to your village.
They have absolutely...
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Trust me. I hate liars.
Give me your arm, I'll show you the way.
You're better with Jestrels than humans.
They're less complicated.
I love the quiet justification as to, wait, if you just agreed with this Jestral that they'd guide you over to your village, and then you get back here and they're kind of nowhere to be found. What the hell's up with that? Simple, it's a Jestral. They're stupid. They're built like this. Like, that is the exact same reason as to why are there traveling merchants. Because. Just because. Jestrels get places, they don't know how they got there themselves. Alright. Augmented counter 3. Oh, that's on the... Why do I have that on? Why is that a thing? So auto base shield, but I need oh, I might. That got 10 points. Burning shots, combo attack, 13% increased damage, can't be healed. I love that you can tell that, like, I've never... Wait. Oh, I wish that they put that this was in the base game, but they let you do loadouts. I wish I could have made one before I had to switch off all of Ursos. Ah! Okay, dead energy. Death bomb. Dodger, defensive mode. Gain powerful healing, powering dodge. Didn't I have an energizing attack 3? No, that's in base attack. I think 4 AP to allies, energizing gradient, healing, and that one I'm not entirely sure is a good one because I'm pretty sure most people have confident fighter on. Because like I never heal in battles. I don't have any healing skills out there aside from like one on Gustav because lack of better options. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's all I need. Energizing start 1 should start me on full on that. Inverted affinity. Apply and burns for 50% while inverted. Just what else do I have? 1 AP on parry? Nah. Powerful. Apply powerful for protecting gain shell. I wonder if... Well, I mean, we can always put on gambling. Every hit has a 50% chance to deal either half damage or double damage. Shortcut. Solo tainted. 15% damage for each status effect. That... Wait, no. Teamwork would be a good one because she has reviving death. Time tint, versatile, warming up. So that's 25% increase. That... I feel like I should also put teamwork on just as a... You know what? Everyone gets teamwork. I don't care. You are learning how to work together. But I feel like warming up might not be a bad one. Hey, Golden. Thanks for the check-in. Healing an ally. Yeah, the problem is I kind of... Yeah, I kind of copied a lot of like Mael's build while keeping a lot of Verso's stuff on. Offensive mode, dodger. Auto death is a funny one. I just like that one conceptually. We do what we can with what we've got. I mean, I had kind of squeezed 10% damage boost off of everyone already. Also, if you thought that my ability to, you know, navigate an area was bad before, we're gonna be here for a while. Not because there's a lot to do and explore here necessarily, but simply because I get lost a lot. Explode the woman. I should also check to see if CL has like, but yeah, no, that worked. Stream. I can start off with this, which that alone will help a lot. It is really interesting to see how much... Yep. Ow. Ow. Oh, good news is it doesn't matter how much damage ZL takes. She dies first thing regardless. I could probably make her into a pretty bad glass cannon too, or at least a low defense. I can make her a low defense queen simply because it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter how much she finishes the battle with.
Get up.
It just matters that she finishes.
Elements dance.
Although maybe I should... Given how much this area is fire resistance related...
What have we here?
Ooh, tack life steal. Neat. I might want to double the damage next place we go. I know another thing I need to do is the... I don't know, I feel like this game is also very weird in terms of RPG elements. And like, yeah, there's leveling up, there's applying points, kind of Dark Souls style, in that instead of it randomly generating where things go, it's like, yeah, you can choose what to put where. Ooh, energizing start. That's a good one to have level up. Like, a lot of these Pictos are like great when you pick them up in terms of the Picto, and then I immediately get screwed over because, like, well, if I'm going for specific stats, these suck. So the fact that New Game Plus, because I can totally see myself playing this game over and over and over again on NG, on subsequent New Game Plus runs, with just seeing how much bullshit can I apply. How much can I get away with? and how much until it's way too much. Because, like, it's just a good game. Game good. We will fans will be continuously annoying about this. Wait. Eh? How did I get over here? This where it outputted? Wild. Because, yeah, that's the ghost. Wait. Hold on. I just know... Does she have... Okay. First tilt hit dealt and taken deals 50 more. Healing death, healing parry. Inverted affinity. Well, I may as well apply inverted affinity to her because, like, that's 50% more off the bat. Ads.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
Yep. We're back. I was just glaring at... I was just once again glaring at the game. Because I'm thinking I might want to swap Typhoon out for something. But... the Typhoon lasting for a while until I figure out a better way to build them that does not involve... Thank you. Appreciate that. Also, I didn't see what brick that was, but we got more bricks. high, low, extreme. But there's one thing I kind of want to do. Ooh, thanks for the mitosis. Is that elemental trick on a critical hit will generate a stain for Lune. I kind of want to see if I can get her crit. So her crit's at 65 right now. Critical weakness 25. Whenever that hits a weakness, it gets boosted. Then Energy Master, which is just a good one. But we can definitely keep critical weaknesses effect. $83. Didn't see what. Yeah, it goes by really fast for this one. So 33%. Do we have? Well, it's not going to be anything down there. Huh. First offensive also wouldn't be bad. That one I have on a lot. Immune to stun. I have a feeling that the rates tap out there. AP on battle start. It's just health. Yeah. Because with... if anything, I'm actually a bit surprised that critical weakness doesn't have a higher rate. But yeah, swap that out. I'd like to get base, because the other thing is like this is 60 Lumina points. These are in here simply because having them not in there is a little bit of a problem. Wait. Yeah. Wait. 50%. Wait. Did she have... So I think right now... No, wait, that's confident, not confident fighter. Into blight. Because that's technically 40... I'm going to leave it. Like, I'm going to leave it for this for now. I'll think on that. I'll do the dithering off screen. Like, there is going to be a part of this that... Ooh. That is just entirely... anyone who has me on Steam will see me pull... Break... Also increase all break damage with... Interesting. Oh, and there are other ones. I kind of wanted Lightning Dance instead of the one that I got. Very high single target lightning, 6 hits, additional hit, double thunder strikes on turn end. Now, we'll figure that out when we get to there. Now, there's... About half of the fun is that this game fills a very similar kind of niche to, like, Risk of Rain in my mind, where this is a game where you can totally make it so your main priority is numbers go up. Where all of the Pictos, all the equipables, all of that nonsense does... I love the massive columns of stuff off of Ciel whenever she explodes. Like, this is a...
It's locked on you.
Oh, no. Now we're fine. It's just very funny to me. Just so much happens, and then she just kind of climbs back up like, I'm okay.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
With their legs. So I'm still not entirely sure what to make of the spectral gestrels. Because every time you see a gestral, that is in fact a dead person as a dead body. Like, the lore behind them is that they're supposed to be resurrected in a sacred river to them, and that
Brace yourselves.
which, ow, that's fine. But like, they started dying at a rate where they couldn't just revive and dunk everyone in, simply because, like, no, we don't have enough adult gestrels to care for the new kids.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
You
Built
said it.
to make their village harder to find.
They did a good job of making it a pain in the ass to find. Ooh, stuff.
Nice.
Hey, healing tint shard. I will probably never use that because, yeah. Oh, you. I want to get in a fight. That's the other reason. I kind of like fighting these things. Well, I mean, it has Fortel on it now.
Place of fire. Dodge Gustav.
And I'm very curious what I would be parrying if I did parry the explosion. I think I've done it and it's just absolutely nothing. Hell yeah. I think I have looked into a light stain build for Lune, one that just either through the weapon ability or through her own abilities is one that tries to prioritize making as many non-elemental stains as possible. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably something deep and serious, but every time I see something that's like, hey, if you do a little bit of thinking ahead and a little bit of legwork here, shortcut, not a separate path, then you'll be able to capitalize on elemental weaknesses, and like most of them are either pretty logical because of good character design, good enemy design, or you're able to just figure them out.
63rd.
And there's a little pop-up.
Damn it. I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already.
There's so much ocean.
definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some gestrels running out of that thing.
They hit a sack of patat.
I told you to slow down.
Yeah. I love all the various different ways that they've like tried, that the various expeditions have tried to make it to the Paintress, because at least half of them are in the genre of we'll knock off one on you and do a typhoon, are in the genre of, well, we tried to bypass the entire dungeon, or we tried to do this thing that would let us skip straight ahead to the catapult thunder thingies.
Careful now, Gustav.
Doesn't counter anything. Ah, choked at the end. That would have been so cool if I made it. It would have been so cool if it worked, but here we are.
Meet your reckoning.
Disappointed.
Look out.
Like, yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good on parrying. I can totally do this. I'm just gonna stunt and show off to everyone. And that literally blew up in my face. There's a thing? So there is. I was just breaking shit for the sheer joy and fun I get from breaking shit. I didn't know there was actually a reward. Where the hell was that? I was like over and up. Wait. We got platforming. Got plats to form. Yep. That gets us to the thing.
Interesting.
Ooh. Hey! These do increase without limit. Love that. I also remember when this first came out that, like, the general consensus I saw everywhere online is, yeah, we all have Lune be our field character because, well, it's a little bit weird that her base expedition uniform has the dogs out. We all agree that it's so much better for her to just glide and float as both an interesting part of the world, and it's much quieter to enjoy the atmosphere instead of Mael's run or Gustav absolutely fucking booking it. Which does also do a lot to further my theory that the internet as a whole has accidentally gaslit itself into having a collective foot fetish, but they refuse to acknowledge that they have gaslit themselves into a collective foot fetish. This feels like, oh hey, it is a boss fight. Holy shit. Send forth the ultimate Sakapate, but it's not ready. This is a test.
They sound like kids.
They are kids.
Getting close to the village.
Also, the detail of them complaining that they sound like kids. Yeah, because they were made by
And
one.
it looks the same as all the others.
So we're supposed to be invincible. This one's
Hey, don't
even
get caught on
more.
the way out. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
I also love that you can tell what they what's Gestrel made and what's stolen. Because like the cannons are obviously from, if you compare how these look compared to like Gustav's gun, those are obviously something they stole from a dead expedition or otherwise obtained.
Now's our chance.
All right. Let's send them to hell. Hell, Michigan's lovely this time of year, and oh my god. All right. What do you have that can break? Final path. God damn it. Sun. Can I do more than 10? No, I'm at maximum foretell. And then I don't actually want to... I'll do Strike Storm. I don't actually want to break until after Lune's next turn. Early. And then a perfect. Lune burns. Alright. Let's do Elemental Genesis. That'll get rid of everything in the buffer and... God damn. Maybe I need to double. Weird electric things. I want everyone to know I am just as surprised as the rest of y'all that I'm managing to get these counters. Assumed all high dark, high lightning. Oh, she can break. All right. Get in there, Gustafer. Good job, Gustavifer. Then, yeah, we'll hit him with a old little crush. Hell yeah. Huh. That's not a level up. That's just a straight up new Picto. Didn't realize I didn't get that first time. I love that they don't. It's not the chief, it's the chef. Which is definitely because they misspelled the sign and are like, yeah, and it just stuck. An attempt was made. Oh no, I did have that one. It just leveled up to 25. Level 32.
Oh, that will help.
Get in there. There is more shit.
Nice.
Stun boost. Yeah, about half of the fun of seeing these get leveled up further and further is seeing which of these things are actually really good and worth slotting in for the sheer, for just the boost of stats. Because at least for me, like, I have the same problem with Mario and Luigi games as this one, in that I keep on thinking, like, doing this thought of, like, yeah, I could do this thing that's statistically better, or I could grab this thing that has a skill. And it's like, which is better? Do I want to do the thing that they'll give me better stats and, like, make my basics or the attacks I do every time better? Or do I want to have this new gimmick I can play with? Almost always, it's gimmick. First time here. First time in this life. Got revived the state river not too long ago. Only 70 hours old. Interesting. Time to train. Should train, too. I'm serious. You really need to train. Thank you, random rude child. Another thing that kind of messes me up is, like, at least for leveling up. So I have two options, at least with my scheme of leveling everything evenly: defense or luck. If I level up defense, it goes to 1595, 40% with 40% crit rate. If I level up luck, 40% crit rate with 1556 speed. So, like, if I want to invest in crit rate, the question actually becomes, well, do I actually want my defense to increase alongside the crit rate, or something else to go up? Which is just, yeah. You know. So I also kind of want to get, like, 100% crit, but the best thing I can do is make them coincidental. And rest. Hey, welcome to Gestural Village. Expeditioners, eh? You're a fun-looking bunch. Unless you try to cause problems, then we'll beat you up. Which will be fun for me, but not for you. Noted. Me? I'm a nice brush. Doesn't mean I want to go for a nice little brawl with you. It's going to be like this everywhere, huh?
It's really a village of Gestrals.
Wait, no, they did spell chief correctly on the sign.
Yes,
they just misread
is not
it.
a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
Guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival. I'm playing dangerous nevs. But chromatic ones? Yeah. Bought a couple of those. Alright. What shit can I buy? Isn't this stuff amazing? No, it's useless. At first it's amazing, then it's useless. Alright, have a good day. Pleasure doing business. Thing of beat down is in order. It's okay. That's for clients? Oh no, I have plenty of clients. They're just dead. Anyways, got useful items for you. For us? Yep. Weapons and pictos cater your every need. This is Juju Bree, and proudly announce that the Expedition Shop's back in business. Alright, got plenty of that. Get all the color of Lumina's. Recoat. Critical moment. I can probably cap my health to 50% in order to get 30%. Oh no, that's 30% health. I can probably cap my health that far down. I got plenty of that. Fight the merchant. Well, go beat this guy up. Go, tiny child. I think I also have the Picto that's like 50% more damage if you're fighting alone, which is just, yeah. Mail is earmarked as the person I send in when a merchant thinks they can dare hold their best item from me. Doing him? Yeah, I mean, I'll pay. I have over 1 million chroma because there's just not much to buy. I'll grab some stuff. I got stuff, got nothing to trade. It's currency. It's a barter system, bud. No currency. You can trade chroma, though. Well, we just have for chroma. Make chroma offerings to the Sacred River. Part of the rebirth process. Because Jestrals can resurrect the Sacred River. You guys knew that, right? I feel like there's another shop somewhere. Lemurians. Eh, too bad Moshi's an hibernation. Moshi loved expeditioners. Knew more about them, eh? It's about them. Got Moshi's note somewhere if you're interested. Incredible writing developed a mystery group of beings. Believe they're the ones versa referred to as Lumerians. They're not a myth. Though my searching days are long past, grateful new searchers help the soul gesture odds this marvelous and definitive collection of Lumerian writings. Moshi the Searcher, year 43. Fascinating. I'll assemble the books for old Moshi. See any of these writings? I forgot about this. I forgot about this. There's definitely a reward for more stuff. For finding more expedition logs. I never did that. Because I forgot he existed. Shops in the back alley. Want to show good stuff adventures? Cliche, but okay. It's all your belongings. They're ours now. Shakedown? You don't know how to pick your marks, do you? Oh, we know. Marks of people. The logic is there. The follow-through is not.
You saved me.
Hit him with a final pass. Oh, that does break him. Nice. Give him hell. Like, literally. Use hell. Oh, poor Gustav. He never gets to play. No, that hurts. Okay, we're sorry. Tree, we'll trade things we have. Can't even pay with chroma. Spare us, please. Pretty convenient. Actually, why am I not stomping around as Monoko here? Secarum, yes. Chromacano's got that. More colors, more of Lumina. Another recoat. I might use them one day. I might actually use them. I have 59 of them because I was fully confident the first time through. Wait. Oh yeah, I guess we wouldn't have to. We wouldn't have to fight them on account of having fought them at first. God, Monoko's walk cycle is so weird because he's so large and floaty. Yes, more merchants. Suck that. Gestural. Find an expeditioner. Right, I never bought that because I was kind of broke at first. Solve that issue. Don't have to worry about that anymore. There's more shit to be done. Finally got him cornered. He's gonna pay this time. What did I do? Back my gestural hero figurine. Yeah, you filthy thief, give it back. No, didn't do anything. Hope this doesn't escalate for this poor guy. It's going to escalate. The concept of gestrals implies... The presence of a gestral implies escalation. That's how it works. What the hell am I doing up here? How did I get up here? I was just going in directions, and now we're here. Yeah. That guy. Not coming down. No, my patat. Someone help him down. They're fun because they're stupid. I get the same... I think part of why I love the Gestrels a lot is I get a very similar vibe with them with how I treat my own characters. Like, Gestrels fill a niche in this game similarly to how I like how I use Bread and Corpse. Hell, Bread, Corpse, Figurine, and Static. All of them. Not coming down. Okay. Well, Patat was just reborn the other day and still thick-headed. Himself trip to the arena, Patat. Huh? He's going to kick the kid's ass. I love it. Oh, hey. Fat ass doctor. I don't feel like healing people today. Guess I'll all die then. Yeah, it's no big deal. You're the worst doctor. Why are you so big? Ate a lot of Nevrons? You eating Nevrons? Just kidding. I was born with a terrible sickness that makes my bones grow every day. Every day I feel this excruciating pain in my bones pushing the boundaries of my flesh. Every day I wish I was not born to suffer like this. So one day I decided I don't want anyone to suffer the way I do. Studied very hard, harder than anyone else to become a doctor. Even if there's no competition here because everyone's dumb, pushed myself through self-discipline. Saved more than 10,000 of my fellow Gestrels. And while all the while suffering inside like no one else in this world. So don't tell me what I am. Don't tell me who you are. Because the most horrible things you've gone through in your life, I go through every day. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't think he's very good at his job. Given the line of dead patients outside his door. Where's the... Oh, yeah. And also this.
50-second expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. How can Gestrel broke my skull? What the fuck kind of friendly fight was that? Oh, I'm bleeding out, but their medic is bloody useless. He just keeps telling me about his bone problems. But I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
That one is both very funny and also very sad. Because he managed to die in a town. And they're all so fucking useless that they just kind of let it happen. Fucking Gestrels. Hey, dude. Wait, make way for the next Gestrel hero. Now, think you're tough wood, huh? Yes. I'm tougher and woodier. I'll tear you in two. Oh, come on. You barely survived a woman exploding in your face. You can't be that tough or woody. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't even survive a woman. Okay. Just a little twig on your pathway. Don't mind me. Oh. No, wait, I didn't get new Pictos. Why are you purple? Came to see Mathieu the Colossus. Who's coming? The rumor is a mere bristle of his former self. Okay, there's... Aha! You! Destromite. Huh? Rules are simple. Get hit if you deal 9999 damage, you win a prize. Remember, once you hit me, battle's over. Make it count. Alright, hit me. I don't even have to do anything. Just have to explode the woman. Oh. Also, the song's great. First time I did it, I was able to listen through like the entire song, which is pretty great. But that's because I was figuring out how many buffs and like how much stuff I could do, like get Mael and Virtuoso stance with the buff from Gustav after he's been marked, and hit her with the best single attack I could, and now I can just, yeah. Philip, I know you're hiding. Come down here so I can put you down, you brush-headed twig. Shut up! Come here, you filthy brush bastard! This place holds a great deal of tongue. Turn. Oh yeah, the Gestural Casino. Built all this alone. I'm classy and elegant, yet they treat me like a monster. Impressive, quite the hard worker. They will never understand. One day this place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz. Hope we'll be alive to see it happen. Which does give me an it is an interesting point. Most of the Gestrals, at least musical themes, like if you go listen to Minoka's theme, which you should because it's just great, it's jazz. Hey, Expeditioner, do you like to gamble? Yes. Knew it. Saw it in your eyes. Really the gambling type, you should be able to answer this correctly. Let's say every time I hit, I have 50% dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? Same chance, lower chance, higher chance? I don't care. Correct. It doesn't matter because it just makes things more thrilling. I can't argue with that. Roulette level 25. I wonder. First offensive, that's honestly pretty good. Breaker 27% healing. Yeah, because the maximum for crit rate is going to be 33%, so 3 Pictos with a base of 1% will get you to 100. Attack roulette. What? I'm not entirely sure if I need Energy Master, but that every AP gain is increased by 1 is very... very enticing. Rising start. I feel like I need these for base usage. Oh, wait. I barely attack with her. Whenever I need AP, dead energy 1, that's fine. Dodge, that's fine. Crit on defenseless enemies, burning. Wait a second. I'm gonna put these back on because I think she's already at 100%. Yeah, she's at 100%, 110% crit rate. Because I always set them on fire. All right. Critical hits trigger. Man, I should probably put some more thunder spells on here, because that'll hit 4 to 12 times. I also want to try out the elemental trick on Genesis. High single target. I'll try swapping out for Typhoon. So I have a plan. It ain't a very good plan, but it's mine. Wait. Oh my god, that is incredible. So this is definitely a Lumiere cannon stand with an outboard engine to a mechanical drive shaft that goes off of that goes down to a contraption that is designed to kick enemies in the ass. How's that for some fucking environmental storytelling? I'm dropping a marker for that. I'm gonna clip that out. Wait. Why do I have to drop a marker? I have a clip command. That just works. Over there's a... You don't want to go there. Why, what's there? Daft old geezers building a casino. Gambling and stuff. No fighting allowed. Games are cool, but no fighting? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? Makes me sick. Don't worry, I'm not gonna puke, like, right now. Maybe later, though. There's a reason every streamer ever has managed to absolutely stall out all forward progress when they get to the gestrels. They're just built like that. They're just built different. Built horribly incorrectly. In a way that's probably concerning for their health. But they're built. And you have to respect that, wrong or right, they're built. What song is that? Is that my else theme? That's going to annoy me afterwards. I'll have to check. But
nice.
But he's definitely playing, like, the sad song for when they need a sad moment. Let's dance. They didn't need to put this in here, but I'm so glad that they did. Can't look away. Oh, yeah, another merchant. Style. Says, what a fashionable and humble stylish pieces for sale. Very a la mode. Come take a peek. Sakpate. Say chic. Turn back? No. Whenever you see something that comes by, so that tells you to stay away, you have to go in order to see why. This is a sacred place. Saw that door before. Of course you have. Stores are all over the continent. There's a huge manor inside. What? You've been inside? Oh, so you've never been teleported to the ominous, perfectly maintained manor? Never opened before. It's not for its gestrels. Wow. That gives me the headcanon of... if you're playing as Minoko specifically, that you have to, like an android having to have somebody else. Oh, hey, it's a hole. Have like somebody else hit the CAPTCHA for them. Which I just love that as a concept a lot of no matter how advanced the robot is, because they are a robot, they... What the... weird meat. They almost look like a foot. Like, just because they are inherently... This... I feel like this has to be a Portal reference. Or at the very... Like, just the cake and the weird writing on the wall. But at the very least, dude died happy. I'd like to go out of my way that way myself. Full of food. Okay, there's more down here. Ah, the hole. That. Bring us around, son, to... I feel like I had that for mail already. Wardrobe. Yeah, I've definitely had short and like all this over. Oh, hey, Sickly. How's it going? How's Pokemon Platinum? Also, how dare you, Noodle? I was going to raid you out in like 13 minutes. But how's Soul Link? I know. I was just wondering about you because I know that you're playing with Sickly on that. How's all that? Hope you had a good Soul Link. If you had to rain run, totally understand. I also am realizing that my system is not very well set up for double raids. So I get a manual shout out for now. Lost Glass scores for Alligator today. That sounds painful. My condolences. That is just, yeah. I think I have to go back through the hole. But welcome in, Raiders. For anyone new here, I'm Eldritch Horror Bread, and Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality. Found an old band blockbuster full of retro games and decided, you know what? I could have a fully well-rounded personality. Or I could sit in here and play games all day. Guess which one won out? Mostly play old stuff, because that's evidently what's inside an old, abandoned Blockbuster video. Sometimes some new stuff from stealing credit cards. Don't worry, it's fine. Ah, this is the way out. And tonight, tonight you can tell when I usually stream. Today we're playing Expedition 33 simply because I really love this game. It's one of the best RPGs to come out in a while. Like, pretty well rounded. Alright. How about now? How about if I swap to one of my other forms? This one I call Corpse for obvious reasons. Still looking around to you. Yeah, Noodle. Yeah, like, if you have to go rain run, like, it's Sunday, it's still early-ish afternoon. Like, I deserve that. If anything, I'm surprised it wasn't a brick or a knife. Although I suppose it's... Fair. Still hold the classic is kind of... Still hold the preference for classic over the new one. But that's mostly because of Millie. Welcome to my lovely house. House is quite empty. Aren't we all empty once we learn how meaningless our lives are? Huh? Philosopher. I hope you buy my book someday. Nope. I can sense nihilism a mile away. You ain't getting me with that. Ooh, hey, a thing. Get 1 hour playing Peak with Fable. Sounds peak. Hope that's a fun time. I'm definitely going to have to go take a look at that later. I wonder, does this trigger? Because technically I don't... Still fair. Fair for the pun. Because technically something happens when you go into the Gestural Village playing as Minoko. But I don't have Minoko unlocked yet. So... Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Fun. You're the warriors who demolished our ultimate Sakapet.
It wasn't that strong.
Right, because this triggers a cutscene. What can I do for you? Are you the chef? I am indeed the chef of our village. Name's Golgra.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the Paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humano,
Well, I mean, she does kind of kill him. Oh, both died to crits. Glysaur was a crit self-destruct from a Glysaur? That
Others have passed through.
is annoyingly poetic and ugh. Fewer expeditions every few years. Hard to keep track. Not have your own boat. How did you get here in the first
The
place?
white-haired man destroyed it.
Survived? Respect.
You know him.
Attacked the village once. Some of us survived. Somehow. Wait. I wonder which one that was. Oh, I should also mention this is New Game Plus, so if you don't want to be spoiled for this game, run. Wait, it says Glysaur sells Graveler. Not. Yes. Hey, Ham. Welcome in. We're doing New Game Plus on this, so how did you two? Don't worry, don't play single player games anymore. But it's good. You should consider it, unless it's because of like various good reasons, and always constantly being able to play with friends, because it's just fun to do things with people. Should love yourself. I don't play single player games anymore, implying that you only play multiplayer. Immediately. You should love yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Get help. None of the reasons are good?
Why?
What, for loving yourself or not playing single player? Don't play over. Oh yeah, well you shouldn't play Overwatch because like that's a that is a game and concept that the company making it themselves is like, they said they're not going to release a second, or if they do release a second, it's not going to be a rehash of the first. There's going to be single player content. They're going to give what they promised would be an Overwatch 1 on launch, but later. So people bought 2. Then it went free to play. Then it was only single player. And everyone was rightfully pissed.
You already defeated your ultimate Sakapet.
Not playing single. All right. You live your life. You see how you'll find a way to justify yourself at the end of it. Enjoy your time. Your legendary tournament, which is Gestural Way. Oh! Wait, I can't do. They will survive the winter. They can. Yeah, unfortunately, with that, with the fact that you play multiplayer games only, and I assume it's not just like with friends. Although I do see you in a voice channel all the time, which is honestly respect for having that much social battery. Because goddamn, I just can't do that. I look at populated VCs and I'm like, I could go in there, but take us to the arena. But yeah, so another tournament now. Okay, now the question is, who do I want to? I feel like Minoko just has a dearth of weapons. Wait, this might not. This might. I wonder who I can enter in. But yeah, if you play even when the battery is low, I just like drowning out the voices TM in your head. Fair and valid. I understand that. Namely because he shapeshift, though. Fair. The funny thing is, like, I know Sickly is also a shapeshifting VTuber between just a noodle and humanoid form, so I have no idea which shape. The funniest problem to have. Somebody mentions a shapeshifter around. Three different people pop up. Which one? I'm sorry, what? God, ads again.
Oh, not a chance, fella. Not a chance.
Quote of the day. Oh yeah, I forgot they trans Bowser in this game. Or did they force femme him? Know exactly which one that is. Or I got Wait. I wonder, because this is the one where I got mail of from the weapon that I've just. Okay, so I can only enter in as one of these, and Male's weapon's max level, so... Lumine! Get in there! Yeah, end of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, they, you end up, instead of fighting Bowser, Cackleta's spirit possesses him and turns him into a Bowletta. She'll be a beautiful tyrant. Oddly enough, not even Bowsette, which has been like floating around every now and then. All right, let's see if this. Wait, no,
Feel the embrace of
I want to start with hell. Just I might want to increase the HP a bit. Where's the flag? Yeah, let's just let's see if 2x if... Wait, I can make this funnier. Can make this funnier where we're solo fighter. 50 times more damage. Send her in.
let the ink flow.
All right. I'm just curious to see if they'll survive. Yes. No. No, that's being clipped. Just want to see if they survive. Ah, they do. No, they don't. Okay, 5 times. That should do it. I believe in you, Lune. Okay, do you survive this, Matthew? Yes!
Let the ink
I
flow.
could have parried that. Alright. Then we can drop all this with mayhem. Still up. Level 84 and getting flattened by paintbrushes. Paintbrushes. That's the goal. That's why I'm trying to. All right, now. I wish on a New Game Plus you could select anyone in your party simply so you could get CL fighting CL. That would be so much fun. Honestly, I was talking about this earlier that in she keeps the outfit though. She keeps the baguette. Like in terms of how they're used,
Wait, that's...
Gestrels and like my own characters are kind of similar. Both in terms of, yeah, you can kill them. It doesn't matter.
You're alive.
They're kind of dumb.
I was the only one left.
And violence done to them or through them is used
How did you get
primarily for comedy. Want to fight? We'll come down and fight
We're
ourselves.
expecting a bit of a show, shall we?
For the kind of dumb, I walked back in. This is why we get along well, Sickly. We have the same lack of a brain cell. All right, let's explode this woman.
Feel the embrace of fire.
No matter what, if she's fighting for or against us, we
Let the ink flow.
we have to start each with exploding her. Oh my god, that's even better. So she's in her expedition uniform for the fight because the fight specifically is a scripted event. Like she is as an enemy, party members are handled differently than that. For engine cutscenes, she's using her player model. So another friend of Fables who's just a slime say something very Usco, and when I pointed out, Fable says she's attracted to a very specific kind of vibe.
Am I one of those old people?
One day.
I forget who the slime is, but yes. I am.
How'd you end up here?
It's very funny. Considering how
Ended up in an odd yellow forest. Not too far from here.
there's like
Had to dodge a few
3
headphones.
different weird disconnects with Fable that
Luckily, I met a gestural
She-
who guided me here.
she looks
about you?
very proper, can talk
well, I
very
woke up
seriously because of just
next to a waterfall and
generally how she is in her life
Let's get back to
experience.
Golga.
Attracts
No time to
silly little guys with no brain cells. And also, I love bringing this up because this is so funny to me. The time that she got the police called on her for being way too excited about jesters. Just conceptually jesters, troubadours, and other clowns. Like, she is also a silly little guy.
The password is get out of my way.
Also, I would totally do this, the
Very
prank of... Yeah, the password is to yell. I can see this happening at the Blockbuster. Somebody who's getting jerked around for fun or messed with by a figurine being told, like, yeah, so if you go down this hall, take 2 lefts, go through the door you came through, it won't lead you back to where you were, and you should see a bread roll in front of the entrance. The password to get out is to simply yell at it, get out of my way. They do that, and then Bread starts crying, because, of course, very sensitive. And now they're running back through where they came, chased by Static. All while their little figurine is laughing at
As
them.
loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you.
It's a good plan. Also, I love that emote. Try not to die soon.
So heartwarming.
Hey, Butterfly.
Thanks, Chef.
Provoke. Hang on. I think I can actually do it with Minoko. Because she is an endgame. I probably shouldn't have. Can't do it with Minoko. I could do it if I didn't try to parry. Is TikTok trying to run through your Blockbusters speedrun just ends like that? I thought I could. I thought I had what it takes. I think I can do it. It's just I can't do it with the difficulty absolutely cranked, or the light enemy HP cranked to the point where I have it, and I have to survive the first go. Wait a second, I have an idea, and the plan involves exploding CL. Because that will mean CL get... Wait. Turn off the 5 times HP multiplier. I don't have a plan for what happens after I blow up CL. I just know that this will work perfectly if I can explode CL. And I don't really think I need anything after that. Like, just make her blow herself up and we're good. It's foolproof. And by that, I mean it's probably not going to work if another fool tries it. also the lowest level out of everyone. Yes, Rico. Kaboo.
Welcome back.
Holy. Never mind. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I looked away for that. Okay, now I'm curious if this will work for Mayal. Because she's the person who can probably deal enough damage.
Let's dance.
Forgot about that. All right, once more. This time for sure. It's time for sure. Just dodge and focus in.
Let's dance. Ready to carry.
There's something so funny about just being kicked in the head. I will come back to her in post New Game Plus when I have found all the shards of Lumina I can and have pushed the Mayel build from absolutely ridiculous to intentionally irresponsible. You need Colgra to do that to me. Yeah, I need her to do that to me too. That might knock some sense into me. It probably won't, but like I'm willing to try anything once. Twice if I forget that I've done it once. And 3 times to make sure that the first time, because I forgot I did it once before, was not a fluke. It's very important. Ha. Not here. That's a Mayal.
Maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
Intentionally irresponsible? Hell yeah. You know.
You missed the chance to meet Eski, eh? No way.
There are things that I do that I did not expect to end as poorly as they do. And there are things that I do that I expected to end better, and I'm generally shocked when it blows up in my face. Despite most of the time somebody nearby being able to look at that and say, you know I told you so. To which I said, I didn't hear you. Okay, where... It's just in here, right? No, he's in his little creator cave. Or curator cave. Ah, you know what I mean. Upgrade resources. So... Right. Gustav's 1 level ahead. So that's 5, I think? No. Yeah, it was 5 each. I can do math. Alright, weapons. What you got for me? That's all the way up. That can be better. And... Oh yeah, I guess we're using Joyaro, whether or not we want to or not. Reach consecutive turn without taking damage. So that ends with... Oh, interesting. This had to have been... That's a budget version of Verso's main mechanic of his perfection. Break damage is doubled in Almighty Mask. Oh, that's going to be fun. Monokaro start. Wait, hang on. Where is it? It should be Malarum. Lunar. Okay, interesting. So you don't get any abilities on I love that one's a wrench. I just love that visually. On any of Gustav's stuff, you don't get an ability on Lune's initial weapon or Ciel's. Yeah, so the basic one. I had the wrong one up. But the male... So yeah. It's not until you get other stuff that you realize that Gustav is kind of weird for not having a gimmick. Interesting. But yeah, I think this is a good time to end, so we have the ability to remember what our next goal is. And honestly, we've been going for a pretty good amount of time, so I'm going to go look for someone to raid quick, and see you in a bit. And there. Alright, think we're going... Wait. What do you mean that that's an invalid username? Oh, yeah, because there's 2 A's at the end of it. Oh, well. We're going to be rating Ray. It's playing Subnautica Below Zero. She's chill. She's cool. Also talking calmly because if she doesn't, her voice will literally explode on her again. Yeah. Just a Siren VTuber. So it's on theme. Yeah, see you around. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for chatting. I really enjoyed being able to talk about this game and play it again. I cannot believe that I was able to like parry fucking anything. Yeah, so Ray used to do a bunch of like covers, like whole singing march plus additional song covers. Then she developed vocal nodes. So it's been a constant thing with her, but she's been doing pretty good. Like she's been doing her best. Anyway, see you around.